Hello, somebody. Hope that you're doing good, hope that you're doing great, and I hope that you're doing amazing. Today, we are going to be speaking about take time to heal. We are a buggered generation. We're busy dealing with trust issues in relationships that we didn't create. We are busy dealing with insecurities that we didn't create. We are dealing with broken hearts that we didn't break. Simply because people have always insisted on moving on to the next relationship without taking time to heal. If you ask your friend right now what to do after a heartbreak, they will tell you the best way to move on is to literally move on, get into another relationship. But that is then when you'll get into a situation that you realize every relationship you get into has some sort of toxicity. It is always toxic, and you wonder what is wrong with the men of this generation, what is wrong with the women, but you never actually take the time to think. If every relationship you are in is toxic, then perhaps you are the one who is bringing the toxicity into the relationship. No man just approaches, men get attracted. So if all men that are approaching you are dogs, then that means you have something that dogs like. Magnets cannot attract wood or plastic. Magnets attract metal. So the type of man or the type of woman that you want is not attracted to who you are. The one who needs to be fixed right there now no longer is the person who is approaching you, rather yourself. If you don't take time to heal, that's when you will realize that we are in a relationship, but then you keep on bringing issues from your past relationship into your current relationship. For instance, whenever your partner does something that seems just a little bit alike with what your ex once did, you immediately raise your guard. Because your mind is telling you history is about to repeat itself, and you forget that humans are not the same. We are all different simply because humans are learning creatures. That is perhaps the reason why we have managed to reach where we are today through evolution. We have managed to learn that, well, if a mammoth is approaching, I need to hide myself or I need to fight it. So once you get hurt, the next time you will put your guard up so that you don't get hurt, but then you forget that you have actually learned the wrong lesson. Because if someone has broken your trust, you should learn that, well, I should not trust this person. But instead, what most people learn is, if someone has broken my heart, then I am never going to trust anyone again. Don't learn the wrong lesson through that experience. Instead of learning that, well, men are dogs, you can actually learn, well, this guy is a dog. And you can actually learn that, well, a certain person who has these behaviors is quite toxic to me, and whenever that I am now trying to get into another relationship, I should stay away from someone who perhaps has the same qualities as the person that I was with before. By not allowing yourself to have time to heal, you are also not allowing yourself to have the opportunity to love, because you can never love fully and truly if you have not yet healed. So you will move into the relationship and bleed on someone that didn't hurt you. For each and every moment that they get to love you, they also need to heal you. We have quite normalized the phrase, well, my other half, my better half. And I think that is quite toxic. Why? Simply because if you feel by yourself that you are not whole, you are not complete, and you think that someone else is going to complete you, then you are starting off from the wrong foot. You have to be content with yourself. Two wholes are supposed to meet as opposed to two halves meeting. Because if two halves are meeting, then that means you are expecting the other person to complete you, and no one can ever do so. You are the one who is supposed to complete yourself. Once you are okay with being by yourself, then now you are fit to find someone else. You have to learn self-love. Why? Because you can never love another before you love yourself. And moving on without healing simply shows that you do not love yourself. If you love yourself, you would take care of yourself before you ever look for another person, isn't it? Exactly. So take the time to love yourself, to explore what else is out there. Take the time to heal, because without healing, you are only setting yourself up for another heartbreak, for another failure. Work on your relationship. And best of all, keep on keeping on. This is Makanakah Motivation saying ciao.